Hey everybody, Preston Black here. I just have a quick question for you. Have you noticed how literally everybody on the internet has a Let's Play channel except for me? Well, hello there. My name is Preston Black, and this is the very first episode of Preston Can't Play. For my first game, I'm going to be playing Super Mario World. Very, very excited. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I've probably played it more than any other game. So I'm really, really stoked that I'm going to be playing it first on the show. And I'm really excited to be doing the show. Alright, so this is Yoshi's house. Hello. Sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi. And a little paw print. Alright, that's it. That's it for here. And we begin. Yoshi's Island 1. So, if you're not familiar with this game, I know it's absolutely like a classic, but it's pretty old at this point. I think it came out in, what, 1992 or so? Oops. This was the launch title for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It was obviously the first Super Mario, may have been the first game in general for the Super Nintendo. And it is the, as far as I know, the fourth Mario game, like, canon, not counting like Dr. Mario and games like that. Point of advice, you can hold an extra item in the box at the top of the screen. To use it, press the select button. So that's totally a thing that still happens in Mario games. A lot of stuff in this game still happens in Mario games. So yeah, this is basically like Super Mario Brothers 4 with 1 through 3 being on the Nintendo, the NES. But it's really, really awesome. I've always really liked all of the Mario games, I guess. I never really considered myself like a big Mario Brothers fan, but I've definitely never I've definitely never been disappointed by a Mario game. Mario game. Mario. So I guess I am. I guess I like Mario games. I want to jump on this guy's head. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid getting a Super Nintendo for Christmas, and I was so excited. I don't know if I remember. I can say I don't remember if I really understood fully like what it was, or if I was even aware of it. But I just remember I was really excited. Maybe once I played it, I might have been excited because I had a subscription to Nintendo Power Magazine, so I think I probably knew about the Super Nintendo as it came out. I don't remember how like on top of the release that magazine was, since that was like before, you know, the internet age. So it's not like people just could decide how aware they are of, you know, industry stuff. You know, it was really at the discretion of the company how informed its clientele were. In any event, I remember vividly the first time I played this game, and I must have been like 6 or 7 when I came out, and I was just really in awe of it. I just really squandered a free life here. That's too bad. But all those guys are dead, so there's nothing I can do about it now. So what happened with that last stage was... Oh, Yoshi. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. So this is the first appearance of Yoshi in a game. To do a spin jump, press the A button. That's good. Alright, I knew that already. So, what was I saying? Yeah, oh, so the thing with the last stage, this game, that's incorrect, not each world, but throughout the world, there are these switch palaces, and you may have noticed in that very first stage that there were sort of like outliney spaces, and so what the switch palaces do, and the switch palaces vary in color, so I just got the yellow one. So what that does is that everywhere in the game, this is the halfway mark, that's what that says, everywhere in the game where there's one of those little yellow dotted liney spaces, once I hit that P-switch palace, Yoshi, okay, oh, alright, that is going to fill in those outliney spaces with that color block. And so there are 5, I believe, of those throughout the world, and all those little dotted liney spaces just are all over the place. So that, in general, is going to just kind of grant you access to new areas in the game that you might not have been able to get to without those. They also supply, see right here, these guys right here were put in place by the P-switch palace, so otherwise that would have just been an open pit. They also provide you with items in certain instances if they're not just being used as a platform. If you can hit them from underneath, each one will, some of them will provide you with certain items. Like the yellow ones will always give you a super mushroom, so that's sort of handy. It just gives you like more access to items. This asshole. But I was just, yeah, as I was saying, I was just so impressed with how this game looked. You know, all just the graphic qualities, and the giant bullet bill that comes at you in that first level was really, like, awe-inspiring to me. All the backgrounds and just the music, like, basically everything that this game offers. Big coins, dragon coins. So, in each stage in the game, there are 5 of those. You may have seen the, like, large coins with a little dragon face on them. Or when I was a kid, I was convinced that they were Yoshis. So I used to call them Yoshi coins. And you get a free life if you get all 5 of those. I've been playing this game, like, getting ready to do this show, and one thing that I'm realizing is that I probably remember just as much of this game as I've forgotten over time. It's been a long time since I've played it, so I used to just have it completely memorized, basically, but there's a lot of stuff that as I'm playing, I'm like, oh yeah, this level, I forgot about this level, but, you know, it sort of comes back as I'm going. And I jump off of enemies. So another fun thing about Yoshi is, the different turtles, Koopas, I should say, give him different temporary abilities. So if I swallow this red shell, he holds it in his mouth. Now if I spit it out, He's gonna spit fire. Oops, and I meant to kill that old guy with the fire, but it didn't work. That's fine. Yeah. That's basically that. I apologize if I'm sort of just like unenthusiastically like mumbling through this game when I tell you that this is not the first time I have done this with a mic in my face and trying to record the show, whether it's for reals or for a test. Using this game and going through all of the same information, I am like, don't take that lightly. I've done this a bunch of times already, and as I'm going through the beginning of the game, I'm sort of like run dry on stuff to talk about because I feel like I've already talked about it and it's sort of not as exciting. But once we get through into the second world game, I'm sure I'll perk up a little bit. Hopefully I'm not boring to listen to right now. So that's going to do it for the first episode of Preston Can't Play. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if it's coming off a little dry, I really do apologize. It's just, this is like the 5th or 6th time I've gone through it. But it'll pick up, I promise. So just try and bear with me. And if you're enjoying it, if you want to keep up with the show, like, comment, subscribe, and you know, all that fun stuff. Share it with your friends, and we will see you next time. Thanks very much.